What is up, everybody? Positive. Are we good? Are we okay? Yeah. What is up, everybody? Positive Philly Productions. Positive Philly. I keep saying Positive Philly Productions. That's just the name of the channel and uh, the brand. But hold on, we're gonna get a background up here. Um, image link background. Give me 1 second. I should have done this before the show, but I want to get a cool background up here for you guys. Add files. Here we go. You guys hear me okay? I hope you guys can hear me okay. There we go. Now we're talking, and I will edit this. There we go. Now we're in business. Eagles Rams Sunday Night Football. Calling live 856 226 4686. Hold on, we gotta get this scrolling across the bottom. All right, let's talk about it. Eagles at Rams Sunday Night Football. Quinyon Mitchell. Let me start off by talking about him. Okay, so the Eagles drafted Quinyon Mitchell with the 22nd overall pick in the draft, right? And I pretty much knew we were going to be drafting Quinyon. I know it's pretty obvious. Great cornerback. I didn't know how to feel about him come when he was in the draft, but when he was a prospect, came out of Tulane, was it? I think he came out of Tulane, and absolutely amazing season so far. I'm gonna put a picture up here in a minute of his stats. The kid's a monster, and he's paired up with Cooper DeJean from Iowa. That here we go. Yeah, I don't care to name it. All right, let's take a look at this. I am trying to get this picture up for you guys. Absolute monster. Okay, I want to show you guys his stats against wide receivers because it's amazing. We're gonna pull it up here, right here. Okay, here it is. Quinyon Mitchell stats against Eagles wide receiver or against NFL wide receivers this season. As you can see, Eagles Quinyon Mitchell is on a legendary run to start his career. Week 1 against the Packers, 1 reception for 6 yards. Week 2 against Falcons Drake London, 1 reception for 5 yards. Chris Olave, week 3, 2 receptions, 23 yards. He's out for the season now. Mike Evans, 2 receptions, 19 yards. Amari Cooper, 1 reception for 10 yards. Malik Neighbors, 1 reception for 9 yards. Jamar Chase, 2 receptions for 19 yards. The Jaguars wide receivers, 1 reception for 11 yards. CeeDee Lamb, 2 receptions for 14 yards. And Terry McLaurin, 0 receptions for 0 yards. So you have on this list Mike Evans and Jamar Chase, who are arguably top 10 wide receivers in the league. And Quinyon Mitchell, a rookie cornerback is locking them up. It's it's amazing. It's amazing, is what it is. Cooper DeJean too. I mean, how the hell were we able to get Cooper DeJean in the second round? Trade up with, I believe it was Washington, if I'm not mistaken. Trade up with Washington to get Cooper DeJean. Amazing, amazing. Duo. The defense has been amazing. Vic Fangio has done great things. Thank you, Giants. Thank you to the New York Giants for Saquon Barkley. Let's talk about Saquon Barkley here. Amazing. This whole team has been amazing. But Saquon Barkley has teared it up every game. Let me look at his fantasy football stats. His stats, his season stats, I should say. I'm going against him tonight in fantasy, of course. Okay, so he has a touchdown in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games this season. Saquon Barkley has touchdowns. Guys, feel free to comment in the chat. By the way, let me know who's watching so I can give you guys a shout out. I always like to know who is watching. And if you guys want to come in, I'll put the link out. You can come on in the chat. Or you can call me live right now, 856-226-4684. 856-226-4686. It is scrolling down the bottom. Last week, he had 26 attempts, 146 rushing yards, and 2 touchdowns against the Washington Commanders, one of the best teams in our division. Probably the only other best team in our division, although they did lose to the Cowboys today. But that's besides the point. Let's look at some of the scores around the league today. The Bears lost to the Vikings in overtime, 30-4. Lions beat the Colts, 24-6. Titans upset the Houston Texans, 32-27. The Dolphins put a beating on the Patriots, winning 34-16. Cowboys came back and beat the Commanders, 34-26. The Chiefs almost lost to the Panthers, but they did win 30-27. The Buccaneers beat the Giants 34-7. And then Thursday Night Football, which we had our first snow game of the year, it was the Browns beating the Steelers 24-19. Who am I worried about anybody on the Rams? Let's talk about that. No, I'm not. I'm being honest. I'm not worried about Cooper Kupp. Not worried about Puka Nacua. Kyron Williams doesn't worry me. This Eagles defense will stop him. He's not Saquon Barkley. Now, do I think the Eagles will have a hard time stopping us? I mean, will the Rams have a hard time stopping us? Yes, they will. I really do think they will. Let's read some of the comments here. TJ says, yo, I'm in. What's up, TJ? We're torn. And then Pat Murphy says, go Birds. Yes, sir, go Birds. Keys to the game tonight? Honestly, Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell locking their guys up. Hold on. 1 second, people. I had to text my friend back. I had to text somebody back real quick. I think keys to this game, right? Eagles win because we're going to be locking up Quinn, can you guys hear me okay? I hear myself. Um, but I honestly like to hear myself. I'm one of those people who likes to hear themselves talk. Quinyon Mitchell, I think we'll put him on Cooper Cup. I see us putting him on Cooper Cup and Cooper DeJean locking up Puka Nacua. Because he's been hurt this year, so he's not having that great of a season, but he's not having a bad season. And I actually do have him. He's actually starting right now for me. Should I start him or should I pick up like Jahad Dotson or someone? What do y'all think? Because he's been hurt. Pat Murphy said it right here. Cooper DeJean is the man. Yes, sir. Cooper DeJean out of Iowa. It's funny. They call Cooper DeJean and Reed Blankenship together the Exciting Whites. The Exciting Whites. Reed Blankenship and Cooper DeJean. I think that's a funny name for them, but it's an amazing name. Like, think of an exciting white wine. You know, you go to the liquor store, you get that white wine, you drink that wine. It's the best thing in the world. It's the best wine you've ever had. That's what these guys are. They're the best duo in the NFL right now. Cooper DeJean and Reed Blankenship. Exciting whites. Exciting white wines. Like, it's just great. But I'm looking at Puka Nacua's game log this year. Week 1 against the Lions, he didn't put up many. He got 4 receptions, 4 targets, 35 yards. Then he was out from week 2 all the way to week 7. Exciting White was my nickname in high school. Why is that? Interesting name, but why is that? If you want to share, if you don't, it's cool. And then last week was his best performance against the Patriots for 7. He had 7 receptions, 9 targets, and 123 yards and a touchdown. 25 fantasy points. So do I start him or do I pick somebody else up? Risk it with the biscuit, as people say. Do I pick up Johnny Wilson, Jahad Dotson, or do I start Puka Nacua? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those. I could pick up Grand Calcaterra too. I think he's gonna get a touchdown. That dude gets the balls thrown to him by Jalen Hurts. But I'm one of those people who hates playing players against my own team, against the Philadelphia Eagles. I really do. It bothers me that I got to root for somebody else to do good when they're playing against my own team. So I could pick up Grand Calcaterra, who's expected to get 1.8 fantasy points. I could pick up Jahad Dotson, who's expected to get 4.2. Remember, Devontae Smith is out tonight with a hamstring injury. Devontae Smith has been ruled out with a hamstring injury, so yeah, Jahad Dotson. Johnny Wilson's expected to get 2.2 fantasy points. I don't know, chat. I don't like starting somebody against my own team, but he's projected to get 15 fantasy points. Worth it or not worth it? Like, Jahad Dotson could get 10 because not Cooper DeJean. I keep saying Cooper DeJean. See, I love him so much that I talk about him so much. Like this comment right here, it says it. Cooper DeJean is the man. Devontae Smith out with the hamstring injury, so you figure most of the balls are going to be getting thrown to. Most of the passes are going to be getting thrown to A.J. Brown. He's going to have majority of the receptions. I have him on my DraftKings team. I have Saquon Barkley on my DraftKings team too. But I don't know who's watching. I shouldn't be saying who I have on my DraftKings team. People who are in my DraftKings challenge could be watching me talk about the birds. I don't know. I don't trust them. But Devontae Smith out. So with that being said, who's getting majority of the snaps or majority of the receptions? Yes, it's going to be A.J. Brown. 95% of them are going to go to A.J. Brown. But that other 5% will go to Dallas Goedert, Grand Calcaterra, Johnny Wilson, and Jahad Dotson. But how much of an impact are they going to have? That's what I got to think about. That's what you got to take into consideration. Because I'm pretty sure I traded for Puka Nacua this year. I didn't have him. Oh, yeah, I just traded for him in this league, actually. I didn't have him before. I got him. Did I have him last week? Yeah, I had him last week, and I started him last week, and I won last week. I won last week, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. It'll be a game-time decision whether I start Puka Nacua or not. But let's talk about got to throw to Goddard. Yeah, but I don't have Goddard. He's not available to pick up. That's the thing. All right, I'm going to put the link out. We got 3 people in the chat. If you click on this link, guys, you will come into the show, and you can talk to me about the Birds live on Positively Pregame, or you can call, hit up the phone line, 856-226-4686 if you want to be on video or you want to be heard on the line. All we'll do is we'll put the phone speaker right into the mic, and the people will hear you. 856-226-4686. Go Birds. Let's talk about tonight's. I think that tonight's an easy game. I do. I don't want to say I'm sleeping on the Rams, but let's take a look at their past few games here. Just to kind of get an idea. They are 5-5, so 500. They are coming off of a loss to the Dolphins online. They are coming off a win against the Patriots, 28-22. 28-22 win against the Patriots. Then they played on Monday Night Football 2 weeks ago when I was in Dallas. 23-15, they lost to the Dolphins. They had an overtime thriller win against the Seahawks at the beginning of the month. October, they played the Vikings. They beat the Vikings. So that's kind of saying something to me if you're beating the Vikings, because right now the Vikings are sitting at 9-2 after their win against the Chicago Bears in overtime earlier today. If they beat the Vikings, that's saying something to me, because I compare the Vikings to the Eagles. They're a great team, great weapons, great talent. They have Aaron Jones. Sam Darnold's having an amazing season, first of all. Sam Darnold having an amazing season. And they got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, who killed it today. So the fact that they lost to the Vikings 30-20 by 10 points kind of low-key scares me. Michael got to go. Go Birds. Appreciate you, Murph, for hopping in as always. Go Birds. I'll hit you up. Post-game show as well. If you're awake, want to hear my thoughts on the game. Post-game show, win or loss. It's Sunday Night Football. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling that energy. I'm doing a post-game show. But listen, does that mean that just because we lost to them, just because the Vikings lost to them, we're going to win? I mean, we're going to lose? No. But I appreciate the like on Facebook. I'm not sure who that is. Let's see if I can able to see who it is. My father, appreciate that. I compare us to the Vikings. Does that mean we'll lose to them just because the Rams beat them? No, but we have similar aspects, if you will. Top wide receivers, top running backs, obviously a better quarterback. But the fact that I do know now that they lost to the Rams kind of does scare me. But we are obviously a better team. I think if we were to play the Vikings next week, we could beat them. I'm happy we don't have to play the Vikings this year in the regular season. I'm happy we don't have to play the Niners, the Lions, none of them. Are the Eagles better than all of those teams? What do you guys think? I personally think we are. I wouldn't say the Lions so much. The Lions are 9-1 right now. And I heard a stat earlier on NFL Red Zone. This absolutely blew my mind when Scott Hansen said this. But here's what he said. He said the Lions are 9-1 for the first time since before World War II. That is right. The Lions have not started 9-1 since before World War II. What year was World War II? I'm not even sure. I'm not that much of a history guy, but what year was World War II? 1939 is when World War II was. So the Lions have not been this good since before World War II in 1939. Absolutely crazy. But I don't want to talk too much about wars on the live, obviously. Not here to do that. But that's just a crazy stat that I thought of, that I heard, and I'm like, wow. It absolutely blew my mind. But shout out to the Detroit Lions, man. Listen, if the Eagles have a hard-fought season and the Lions win the Super Bowl, I will not be sad. I will not be sad at all. I will be on board for that. Fans deserve it. The city of Detroit deserves it. Yeah, but go Birds. So anyway, will the Eagles win? Will the Eagles win? That's what everyone wants to know. What does Positive Philly think? Are the Eagles going to go into L.A. and just steamroll the shit out of the Rams? No. The answer is no. Okay? I'm not expecting us to go in there and win this game 35-3. It's not going to happen. The Rams are a good team. They have good weapons, a good quarterback, Super Bowl champion. He won a Super Bowl a few years ago, ladies and gentlemen, over the Cincinnati Bengals. Matthew Stafford, that is. But we could actually. We are what is this? 6 wins in a row. We've won 7 games in a row since Sirianni has shaved his head. I'm even thinking about joining Sirianni and shaving my head too. I mean, look at my hair. Okay, I just got a haircut, right? But I still have all this hair. I could get a buzz cut or go bald and join the Sirianni cult. I haven't seen fans do it, but if other fans start to do it, I'll do it. Or maybe I'll, be the first on Maybe I'll be the first fan to do it, and other fans will follow after me. You never know. If I shave my hair, other fans might shave their hair because Sirianni has their hair shaved. But we'll see. Nah, I won't do that. I'll have a buzz cut fits this time. I haven't had a buzz cut for years, and I never want to be bald. So I've actually thought about growing my hair out, but that's beside the point. Sirianni is now bald. He has been bald for the past 7 weeks, and the Eagles have not lost a game since he shaved his head. Maybe he thought, he's like, we're playing bad. People are blaming it on me. Let me give myself a different look. Let me buzz cut my hair. Go to Philadelphia and show the fans who the real dog, who the head coaches, who the best head coaches, So we'll see. But who do I expect a touchdown from tonight? Saquon Barkley, ladies and gentlemen. I think Saquon Barkley's getting a touchdown. Probably a rushing touchdown. I think he'll, tush-push touchdown. Jalen Hurts probably, that always happens. They always do the tush-push. I'm not a fan of it without Jason Kelsey anymore, but it is what it is. Yeah. He's actually expecting his 4th girl. Congratulations to him and Kylie Kelsey and the girls, Wyatt, Elliott, and Bennett. 4 girls is absolutely insane. I think he was hoping for a boy. I think that's why they tried again. Maybe wanted a boy. Ended up getting a girl again. That's just how it is. So God bless the Kelseys, their 4th girl. Congratulations to them. But score prediction. Like I said, Saquon's going to get a touchdown. I think either Puka Nacua or Cooper Kupp will get a touchdown. I don't see it being both of them. Just because one is better than the other, although they have both been out hurt this year. Let's see who's had the better season statistically. I'd say it's probably Cooper Kupp, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, so Cooper Kupp was actually hurt as well. He was hurt week 3 to week 7, around the same time Puka Nacua was hurt. So I think that's the main reason that the Browns are 5-0. A.J. Brown has arrived in. A.J. Brown and the Eagles arrive here in LA, getting ready for the Rams Sunday Night Football game. Per John Clark of NBC Sports, NBC 10. 28 points last week for Cooper Kupp in the win over the Patriots. 6 receptions for 10 targets and 106 yards. Listen, that's the Patriots. They're now playing a real team in the Philadelphia Eagles. A real legit team. The Philadelphia Eagles, who are sitting at 8-2, the best team in the NFL, in the NFC, in the conference. I mean, are we ranked number 1? I think we're number 2, probably, to be honest with you. League. Oh, damn. We are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're the third best team in the conference. The Lions are 10-1. The Vikings are 9-2, and the Eagles are 8-2. So we could be 9-2 after a night. And the Giants. Man, Giants were 2-9. They cut Daniel Jones. Do you believe that? The Giants actually finally cut Daniel Jones. About damn time. Danny Dimes. Good luck to you, buddy. Honestly, you're gonna need it in life. You spent 6 years of your life on a trash football team. Got you nowhere. Their one playoff game was against us, right? Or they had like a playoff game or whatever. I gotta go back and find the video that I had made with them when we were in the playoffs against them. But guys, I want to hear from you guys in the chat. I put the link out. What's crazy? Yo, Torrin, come on in the chat or call the line. Crazy, yeah, Daniel Jones, man, it is crazy. It really is because he was not successful with him. I wonder if he would have been good anywhere else. I see him being a backup somewhere now. Really do see him being a backup, but I am trying to find a video that I made a few years ago. It was a while back. It was probably 2022 I made this video. And I just want y'all to hear what I said. Because what I said in this video stands to this day. Yeah, that's enough talking about the Giants. Damn, I got a lot of videos. Y'all should go back and watch some of my old videos just to get me views. No, I'm kidding. I know that's probably a waste of y'all time, but Torrin, share the live. Share the live. Put it in the CC. Put it in the group chat. I'm not going to say CCC on here. It's coming. It's coming, chat. Here it is. Let's talk about the Eagles-Giants halftime report. Let's talk about the Giants. Yeah, that's enough talking about the Giants. Eagles, great job of 4 touchdowns. Let's just... Eagles-Giants halftime report. Let's talk about the Giants. Yeah, that's enough talking about the Giants. Eagles, great job of 4 touchdowns. So I basically said, yeah, that's enough talking about the Giants. And it is. That's enough talking about the Giants. I mean, they're bad. That's not what we're here to talk about tonight. But I currently got Red Zone on here. Cardinals are at the Seahawks end zone here. It's a 3-0 game in the second. But give me guys your score predictions before I head out. This is going to be a 30-minute show. So we have 2 minutes, 30 to 35 minutes actually. But listen, you guys got to join me, okay? You guys got to join me on the Stadium Live app, a sports betting app where you bet a fake. You don't bet real money. What is the slogan for them? Stadium Live, predict sports. What is Stadium Live? Stadium Live is a sports betting app where you can predict with virtual coins, win real life prizes, and a social sports news. Join 1 million sports fans, over 5,000 5-star reviews, create combos to win, and use coins on rewards and boosts. Make daily predictions, lightning sports news and alerts, and climb the leaderboard with your friends. Download Stadium Live today and use the code PhillyFan to get 100,000 free coins. With that being said as well, make sure you download Omada, make sports social. The betting app that doesn't require real money. And also, the Positive Philly Turkey Bowl is coming up as well. Let's talk about that. What is that? I will tell you. Copy photo. We are going to email this photo to myself so I can share it with you guys. Not that picture. Well, yeah, we'll email that too. All right, let me check my email, and I will talk to you guys about the Positive Philly Turkey Bowl. Gmail. Should have just sent it. Okay. Before we head out, I want to talk to you guys about something that I do every year. Every year on Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving is coming out this Thursday, and it's about three things for me. It's about football, family, and food. Okay, the three F's. Football, family, and food. So each year I do a fantasy football challenge where you start NFL players from the three games that are playing that day. This year, I'm going to try and do the Black Friday game as well. So we're going to have the Thanksgiving 12:30 game, the Thanksgiving 4:30 game, the Thanksgiving night game, and the Black Friday game. So join the annual Positive Philly Turkey Bowl for only $10 in the challenge. I'm not sure how I'm doing the money yet. You're either going to Venmo me or you're going to submit the $10 like once you do your thing. But it is a Positive Philly Turkey Bowl. You can reserve your spot today by emailing positivephillyproductions@gmail.com or texting 856-226-4686. All you got to say is Positive Philly Turkey Bowl, and I'll know that you want to be in $10 cash prize or $10 entry to win cash prize of how many ever people get in. I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm trying to get at least 15 people in to the Positive Philly Turkey Bowl. So we will see how it goes. But I have people that are already interested, people that are already that I'm already considering inviting. So if you want to put your fantasy football skills to the test against Positive Philly and his friends and his family, then send me a DM or send me an email for text message. Positive Philly Productions, text, email Turkey Bowl, email Positive Philly Turkey Bowl to positivephillyproductions@gmail.com or text 856-226-4686. All you got to do is text Turkey Bowl to 856-226-4686, and you're automatically entered in, and I will, write it down, jot it down. I already have people interested, already have people that I'm inviting, so, get those names in. But if you guys have any other comments, any other concerns for me, drop them in the chat. I'll take a few minutes to answer some questions, and we will get up out of here. Because I got to eat dinner, watch some Red Zone, and then watch Sunday Night Football. But don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Don't unsubscribe to the channel or nothing like that, of course. Because guess what? Tonight, it is Sunday Night Football. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energetic. All depending. If Birds win, I'm gonna sit here and say if Birds win as of now. We will get on here live again, and we will do a Positive Philly post-game show. That is right. Positive Philly post-game show live tonight on the YouTube channel right after the game, whether that's 11:30 or midnight. It does not matter. I will be back on live. Now, if we win in a close game, I'm going to get on here and talk about it. If we win in a blowout game, I'm going to get on here and talk about it. If we lose in a close game, I'm going to get on here and rant and rage and shit. I don't know what's going to happen. Even if we lose in a blowout game, I'm going to be pissed. So y'all going to hear it live on Positive Philly Productions YouTube, Positive Philly Productions on Facebook, on TikTok, Positive Philly. Let's get to 6,000. What are we at? Hold up. Let's get to 7,000 followers on TikTok. If you don't already follow me on TikTok, go ahead and do it right now at Positive Philly. You can scan this QR code on your screen. Because we are only currently at 6,777 followers. 6,777 followers. Let's get to 10,000 followers by the end of the year. I know we can do it, chat. Listen, tell your grandma, tell your grandpa, tell your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, tell your dog, your cat. Tell everybody you know to follow Positive Philly on TikTok, okay? And by the end of the year, we can get to 6,000. By the end of the year, we can get to 10,000 followers on the TikTok, Instagram as well. We are just less We are 5 followers away from 700 followers on Instagram. So go follow me over on Instagram. I need 5. I swear I've lost followers on Instagram. I had 697. Now I have 695. Don't know who's unfollowing, but that's like embarrassing. That's embarrassing that you unfollowed Positive Philly. For what reason? I have no idea. Did I offend somebody? Chat, if I offended somebody, I apologize. But you don't unfollow Positive Philly. Come on, man. What are we doing? But yeah. Positive Philly Productions on YouTube, Facebook, X, at Positive Philly 1. I'm on Blue Sky now. Michael Gibbons, M Gibbons 52. Follow my personal Twitter at M Gibbons 52. More than just sports. That's like politics and wrestling talk as well. So I do express my opinion a little more on my personal X. But yeah. We will see you guys later on. Like I said, Turkey Bowl, Positive Philly Turkey Bowl this Thanksgiving. $10 entry to win cash prize. You can either text Turkey Bowl to 856-226-4686 or email me, positivephillyproductions@gmail.com. The Turkey Bowl. Just all you got to say is Turkey Bowl, and I will know what you mean. I'll put your name on the list. And, yeah, we're going to have a good time. We're going to eat a lot of turkey. We're going to watch a lot of football, hang out with family, everything. But it's going to be a great Thanksgiving this year for all you people, I hope. But tonight we have Sunday night football. Eagles, Rams in L.A., SoFi Stadium. 5:20 Pacific, 8:20 Eastern. And listen, folks. Go Birds, okay? EAGLES Eagles. I am Positive Philly. You are watching the Positive Philly pregame show on Positive Philly Productions. Go Birds. I will see you guys for the postgame.